Aniq, what are you doing?
Nothing, just look at this. Look at this dude. Look at this specimen. Look at this adorable little fella.
I mean, it does look kinda cute.
It puts a smile on my face.
Huh. So this is what we'll be reviewing today?
Yeah. I heard his name is Jimmy.
Well, Jimny it is. Hey, I'm Harith,
And I'm Aniq. Welcome back to X Tier.
and today we're reviewing Suzuki Jimny
Just a little boy.
in a man's world. Off-road SUVs have been around for a while now. To be specific, since the early 20th century actually. They were originally designed for military forces to traverse through harsh terrains of the battlefields. But as the time goes on, common people get their hands on these cars. And with that, these off-road masters begin to evolve, getting more luxurious, comfortable, capable, and even durable. Car manufacturers join in the fray such as Ford, Toyota, Range Rover, and many more. Today, the market has expanded to multiple niches. Rich people like mafia bosses would want something like a G-Wagon. But what if you're not a mafia boss? What if you're just a random Joe that wants to do off-road adventures without breaking your wallet? Well, today, we're gonna explore one of those options.
So, you want an SUV. You want an SUV that can go off-road. You want a G-Wagon, but you're broke. So, another alternative that you can get that's pretty much a G-Wagon light version is this little fella. Meet the Suzuki Jimny. So, the Suzuki Jimny, as per usual, we're gonna be reviewing the outside of it first, the exterior. And this thing, I don't have to emphasize enough about how adorable this little fella is.
Yeah,
It's-
look at his eyes.
It's adorable. It's a cute. It's okay. Off-road SUV like a G-Wagon is supposed to be huge. Okay, I'm taller than this. I'm taller than this. Without the rack, I'm way taller than this. It's an adorable little fella for the class it's in. It's like an SUV Miata.
Oh yeah, I can see it now.
Yeah, it's small. It's cute. Look at its little eyes.
He got those round eyes.
But despite its eye, it actually looks really practical. As you can see here, floodlights, LEDs, daytime lights, and pretty much the basic design language of the off-road SUV family. Pretty much even the FJ Cruiser, the G-Wagon, almost all of them has this. Even the Jeep has this
I
kind
can
of
see the
design.
resemblance. It's very boxy.
Yeah, that's the point. That's the point. It has to be rigid. Okay, so the front here, as you can see, okay, I'm gonna say it again. It's cute. It's freaking cute. It has a face like it's kind of face. See here? This is the eyes, and it has got a little mustache, and this is the mouth.
Yeah. It's like showing your teeth to a doctor.
Yeah, to a dentist. So I don't really have much anything else to say because it's pretty much the look of an off-road SUV. Okay, and you move here to the side. You can see the side profile. You see there's only two doors, which is the two-door version. I think, if I'm not mistaken, there is the four-door version of the Suzuki Jimny, and but this is not the one. Okay, so this specific Jimny is owned by a lovely old gentleman, and he brings this thing doing proper off-road stuff. He takes it to the jungle, he takes it off-road to the crossing rivers and stuff. So this Jimny has been going out instead of people, unlike people, some people just buy, I don't know why, people like to buy off-road SUVs but never touch dirt in their entire life. It's just stupid, man.
Yeah, just paying for so much for such a high quality car and just to put it in your garage.
Yeah, it's like the Sultan of Brunei, you know, he just buys expensive cars, one of one edition, and then just lets it rot away in the warehouse. So
Just store it
stupid.
away.
So this thing has been going out. This thing has been going on adventures. You can see, I guess has been eroding. It used to be, I guess, shiny back when it was first. Oh wait, this is metal.
Makes sense that it rusted.
Yeah, it's metal. Okay, this is metal, and the ground clearance is high.
Yeah, it
It's
looks
really
really high.
Yeah, it's taller than my foot.
How can it seems like there's so much space underneath and there's like no suspension?
No suspension. I guess it's about the price of this thing. It has to be something with the price and how people have been complaining about the value to price of the Suzuki Jimny. We'll get to that in a bit when we finish talking about. Okay, so here we got proper tires, fit for a off-road car, and also Jimny Owners Club. Back here you got your spare tire. You got the stairs to go up here, easy access up top, so you can access the rack up here.
Is the ladder tough though?
It's pretty tough. Yeah, it's very tough.
Think you can get on top of it?
Oh, very much.
Oh.
But I'm not gonna.
Yeah, let's not risk that.
Okay, so at the back here, just the usual off-road SUV formula. You got your spare tires, your logo, and then does it say Jimny? Yeah, Jimny Sierra. You don't really see it because it's covered by the stairs.
Where's
Also,
the light?
it's down here. They don't really have lights like usual cars. It doesn't have usually cars have lights over here, right? But
Yeah.
for this Jimny, it's over here, down there, and also the brake lights. So that's the exterior done. It's a pretty small car. There's nothing much to explain because it doesn't have that much gimmicks going on. It's just cute, okay? That's the whole thing. Is the whole script. People see it and then they will smile. They're gonna give you a thumbs up.
I can see why you call it what light Jeep.
Yeah, Jeep Light.
It's
So-
like a mini version of the Jeep.
It's the off-road Miata.
Yeah.
So, interior,
Interior.
let's go.
Oh, that's a
Alright.
heavy door.
It's a hefty door.
It's a really heavy door for a small car. Funny thing is, it feels heavy for a car that's only 1.1 ton.
1.1.
Yeah, it's pretty light. It's lighter than my Honda City. So, yeah, it's got four-wheel drive. Okay, it's got four-wheel drive. Usually, cars with four-wheel drive has complex mechanical things going on, so they tend to be heavier. But somehow, it's 1.1 ton.
No, because when I look at it from the outside, I can tell like this is going to be hefty. Like this
Yeah,
looks
it
like a
looks-
box of metal. What?
I think it's the material. Yeah, I think it's the material. I think it's made of aluminum. I might be wrong. Okay, so the interior. First up, if you look up, okay, it's just the usual interior, boring walls, but pretty much a lot of head.
A lot of head
Yeah,
space.
because even from outside you see, even though I'm taller than the car, but the car itself is pretty high.
Yeah.
Okay, see here is all boring until you see in front of you. Damn. Okay, the design is really sweet. It's really sweet. It's like a military vehicle, you know?
Yeah. I'm really loving the view space of this because I cannot see a blind spot while I'm on this because this is great.
Yeah. And even though even from the outside it looks big, but somehow the leg room is kind of
that's nice.
tight. I guess it's just because I'm fat. Okay, so here the steering, usual things. You got the modes for the infotainment and stuff, volume, and cruise control. The usual stuff cars nowadays have. But for the gauge cluster, it's still analog gauge cluster, and it's really sick. It's got this really red lines for the RPM.
Oh yeah, just look at it. It's two
It's
big cylinders.
It's so sick. It's got this red line, and it's just orange for the numbers and the meter. It's so cool.
I think it would be cooler if we see this at night time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, I want to see
definitely. So, this is a automatic. It's a 4-speed automatic. Okay, and it's just the whole stick going on. It's the whole thing this car has for itself. It's cute, and it's got pretty okay-ish off-road capabilities. Okay, let's continue about the interior first. Okay, so the design of the climate control really cool. This is pointless.
Yeah,
right
what's
here.
this?
It's just the cool factor. This is pointless, but it looks cool. And even for, you can see the temperature here, and also how you set the temperature, how hot, how cold, and also the heater for the rear or front windows. And change the fans here. You have this dial you can turn. And
Yeah,
for
really simple, really nice.
straight to the point, okay?
Straight to the point.
Yeah, even your controls to turn off the air conditioning, your aircon mode, and your AC, all in this center control. Okay, so but however, it doesn't have the traditional, you know, how you turn down your power windows. You press here on the doors, but no, you have to control it over here on this center console.
Yeah, for the door, they're just like where you can put your arm, and that's it. You don't have the control for your window or locking the door.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess this counts as it.
Yeah, you can lock your doors here, and what else here?
This dashboard material, I've been wondering about it.
It's very squeaky.
All of this is just plastic.
Yeah, it's
plastic. Yeah.
You can move it. It's plastic.
Like all of
plastic.
it. All of it is plastic. But for all plastic, design.
Yeah.
Okay.
Design wise, it's really good. But had they been like other materials, like this part, where it's like a glowing silver, if they made it actually like maybe aluminum or just tin, it's really looks really good.
Yeah, for design wise, it's very good. But if you add more material wise, like
Hold on, I got a
different
call.
materials.
A few minutes later.
Okay, we're back. So we're talking about the leg space for the passenger and driver, but for the back, just say you can only fit a taller back there. We can't fit.
Yeah, we can't.
Yeah, you can probably fit a 10-year-old, 5-year-old back there, no problem, no issue. Okay, so yeah, like I said earlier, the whole thing is plastic. Okay, plastic.
Yeah, and for the
Plastic.
seats, I don't know what you call this.
The cushion?
seats, yeah, this cushion. Because these are not like what you call sporty-esque seats. This is just you know
it's
regular. It's just
seats.
regular
Regular
seats.
seats. However, the seats are very comfortable. They're very tall.
I don't know if it's the.
It's not even
extra
raised.
cushion.
It's not even raised. It's just tall.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah.
But would you sleep in it though?
No. I would sleep like a couple, maybe 30 minutes, 1 hour at best.
Yeah, like a power nap.
Yeah, power
that
nap.
will do.
Yeah,
That will
but
do.
for long sleeping, no, my body's gonna ache. Okay, so that's pretty much this. It's a simple, honest interior. There's not really much thing to say. Yeah, there's the the wheel mode here, the wheel shifter you can change. Pretty simple stuff. Even the lane assist, it beeps when you're departing from lane.
Would you call this car interior design fair with the price?
The design wise, how to say this? Design wise, it looks very like tacky, very how to say this, military-ish kind of design.
But
And then you realize the materials.
the material is just plastic like this.
You can pull this. It wiggles.
Oh no, you're right.
It wiggles. So yeah. So I guess because this thing is probably around 130 ringgit or so, something like that, around the price range for a four-cylinder. By the way, this is a four-cylinder inline four with 110 horsepower or something, 110 horsepower, or even below. 1.5 engine, a naturally aspirated, not even a turbo. So it's very underpowered. I guess it's got more torque. I guess you can say that based on the tuning. You can horsepower isn't really anything. Okay, it's not everything. Okay, some cars need more torque. Some cars benefit from more horsepower. Depends on the segment you're in. In the
depend
market.
on the spec for what it's made to be. Like this one is for off-road, so you can see why.
Speaking of off-road, let's take this baby for a spin.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, let's go. So this is the area we're in. Pretty much all.
I can't even hear the engine. Is the engine even on? We're moving and I still can't hear the engine.
Yeah, the sound department isn't the best part of this car. The engine is very underwhelming. It doesn't have a V8 or even a V6. Even the how to say this? The Land Rover has I forgot what spec it is. It has an inline four, but even that has a lot of sound to it. It's not the suit for this one. So we're on really bumpy gravel road here because this is a abandoned project place. So they dug up this place, made some paths and just abandoned it.
Yeah, this for like excavation vehicles or construction vehicles.
Yeah.
So this road is not the best.
Okay. So this is just pure off-road. The car is, I can say the suspension isn't the softest, okay, compared to other, because there's no mode to choose where to go between like a road mode or maybe off-road mode. The suspension is very stiff, so there's no changing modes where your suspension can adjust based on the situation that you're in. So you're just stuck with this kind of suspension. It's kind of rough.
Yeah, it's very rough. The suspension is a suspension.
The suspension is a suspension.
God damn.
So, you're gonna take a bump here. Okay.
Yeah, you can just see my head bobs.
Yeah, the head bobbing and stuff. Okay, this is really beautiful. Whoa!
God.
Okay. But in terms of durability wise, I guess I can say it's pretty okay-ish. Even though it doesn't really have the softest suspension.
Yeah, it's not like struggling or anything.
Yeah, it's taking it like a champ. Maybe it's because the lightweight. It's lightweight. That's why it's able. Yeah, it doesn't take that much damage from going into bumps and stuff because it's light. Maybe that's why.
Maybe that's why we're feeling everything.
Yeah,
we're too light.
Yeah, but you don't really get. Surprisingly, you don't really get much road noise in this thing. I bet if you hear it from outside, you can hear the gravel. You're making all the gravel noises.
True.
But you don't really hear anything. You just hear the engine noise. And even the engine noise doesn't even sound like a car engine. It's got the whirring whirring sound going on. It's like you're driving a really big, like 5-ton truck. Those kind of engines.
Yeah, I'm really liking the whirring sounds for the engine. Oh, kind of reminds me of Hellcat noises.
No, it doesn't sound like a supercharger. Nah, it's different. Superchargers sound really different. That's the supercharger.
High pitch whirring.
High pitch. Whining. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. There's nothing much to say about this car other than it's light.
It's cute.
It's not cheap. It's okay. The price, I guess I can say, is a bit too expensive for what it is. Okay, in terms of the materials, even there's not much tech going on here as well. Because even for example, the Honda City that we drove back the other day, that has more tech than this, and that's more cheaper than this. So I don't know what's the justifying point that justifies this price of this car, the price of this car.
Like, is it the most horsepower? Is it?
No, there's not much horsepower. So yeah, I guess the whole thing is being cute. It's cute.
It's cute. It's
cute.
like,
And
it's
yeah.
made for off-road.
It's made for off-road, but it's not the best. Yeah, it's not the best, but I couldn't say it's the worst because I haven't driven many off-road vehicles myself, so I don't have really a way of measuring in terms of how badly the thing rides. But I know one of the cars that are really good at off-roading. But this definitely isn't it.
This isn't.
Yeah, this definitely isn't it. But I couldn't say it's the worst as well, because there's probably much worse things going on, much more worse cars that has worse off-road capabilities than this Jimny. So overall, I'm gonna give it a solid. It hurts to say, but I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10.
5.
Yeah, 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay, because here's the thing, okay? It's the look. There's nothing much spectacular. It's just cute, okay? It looks pretty much like everything else. There's nothing that like, let's say, redefines and differentiates it from other competitors, except from looking cute.
Except for looking cute, yeah.
Okay, and driving experience wise, it's just okay. It's just
Yeah, it does its job.
it does its job, but nothing too spectacular, nothing too bad. It's just the way it is. So as an average, I'll give it a 5 out of 10, like the middle borderline, not too good and not too bad. 5 out of 10.
Yeah, for me, I'm going to rate it as 7 out of 10.
Oh, why so?
Well, because I can't like blame it for being, not having too much suspension and all, because it's lightweight, and for me the car is not struggling at all. So I can see why this spec is as it is, but I can't see why the price is like that.
Yeah.
Because I think I can get a much more powerful sport car than this.
I mean,
with that kind of price.
I mean, it's not a sports car.
Yeah,
More
yeah.
like it's a sports utility vehicle, so it has to be able to go off-road. But even then, there are some other options around this price range. This price range. God damn, this stiff suspension. Okay, so yeah, that's the whole thing. So,
Yeah, there's not much to say.
Much to say. That's the Jimny for you.
Okay, maybe I was a bit too harsh on the good old Jimny, but my point still stands.
It's a decent car, there's no denying that. But with the material quality and the driving dynamics, you can easily get another objectively better off-road SUV if you had another 10k to spare. But pull all of that aside, the Jimny is an honest little car. It's not confusing and very easy to get adjusted and well acquainted with. I've seen people cover long distance road trips through dirt and mud in Jimneys without much issues. People who buy this car isn't looking to please anyone but themselves, and they're happy with their choice. It's not the biggest, it's not the loudest, it's not the fanciest, and yet it somehow still puts the biggest smile on people's face. Quick plug, we're releasing our new exterior cap. If you're interested to look like a pimp with your sick car, feel free to check it out. Oh yeah, if you're in need of a photographer for your car, check out the link below and have a look at my portfolio. You can also find my contact there. Alright fellas, like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.